Round two against the Washington Capitals after our ridiculous upset of the Pittsburgh Penguins. I really can't believe that still happened. We move on. And so far, so good from the majority of our team. Ladd with 5 points, Tavares with 8 points. He didn't do much through those first two games, but he really turned it on in the final four. Ryan Strome hanging in there on that top line. Lee, Grabowski, and P.A. Parento, a little bit disappointing. The third line's been okay. Shane Prince, 2 points. Bailey with 4, 3 points for Nelson. The fourth line has been pretty quiet, only 2 points between them. But really, I mean, our defense isn't doing that great either. They're doing all right. Luongo with a .924 save percentage is probably the reason why we are still here. I mean, if you guys watched the Bruins series, the Vancouver series, you would know, and we'll find out Bridgeport's fate once we check the Washington lineup. But you would know that we've had some terrible luck when it comes to goaltenders just not performing in the playoffs. We've also had some pretty good luck, particularly in the Vancouver series. But so far, so good from Luongo. Let's take a look at the Capitals lineup, and it's pretty good. I mean, Jesus, they have Ovechkin, so yeah, they have Nicholas Backstrom. Excuse me for one moment. Oh, God, that was unpleasant. And they have TJ Oshie on the first line. Second line, Burakovsky, Kuznetsov, and Justin Williams, another very formidable line. Third line, Johansson, Jay Beagle, and Lars Eller. Pretty damn good. And the fourth line, Winnick, Sean Collins, and Tom Wilson. Collins, obviously, potentially a little bit of a weak point. He's got a good physical category, though, and is a pretty good skater, so he fits in there. That fourth line has to be very tough to play against with that physical category. So offensively, they're looking pretty good. Defensively, Niskanen and John Carlson. Carlson, of course, an absolute beast. They also have Dmitry Orlov with Brooks Orpik, Carl Alsner with Nate Schmidt. So not the best of overalls, but definitely some dangerous players to go against. I mean, Dmitry Orlov, the only thing really holding him back is the physical category. But yeah, it's a dangerous team. Braden Holtby, of course, is the goalie. 4 straight wins against the Flyers. Only a .922 save percentage, so they were getting to him, but they couldn't do anything major. They have Taylor Chorney, Brett Connolly, and Brad Malone as their scratched players. It's Washington. We know they have a dangerous lineup right now. Obviously, this being the first season, it hasn't changed too much. I don't know what to expect in this series. Again, I am coming into it with very, very low expectations. But who knows? We pulled off the upset against Pittsburgh. We've already made it further into this postseason than I would have thought that we would have, I should say. Now, let's not waste any more time. How about that? Let's not waste any more time. Let's not sit here and listen to me stumble over words. Let's sim the first period of Game 1 in Washington. And again, much like the last series, it gets off to a really strong start. 2 goals in 23 seconds from the top line. Strome and Tavares both on Grubauer. Interesting. We outshot them 15-7. I mean, we're just routinely and regularly outshooting our opponents. But Grubauer being in, I mean, it works. I mean, we got the 2 goals in 23 seconds. But let's see what happens here moving forward. Second period, Nikolai Kulemin gets his first goal of the postseason, and things are looking good. What happened to Braden Holtby is the question. I would like to think it's going to be smooth sailing through the rest of this game. Up 3-0 with 13 minutes to go. A power play here. We apparently do have some power play goals. I certainly don't remember them. Our power play has been shit. But Brock Nelson with the 40th shot, maybe the 39th, I couldn't really tell. Regardless, Brock Nelson gets on the board, and that is as good of a game as we possibly could have hoped for. A 4-0 shutout victory in Game 1. The question is, what happened to Braden Holtby? We will definitely take a look here. Let's sim up to Game 2. Bridgeport, I think Bridgeport's out of the playoffs, I'm going to guess. Yeah, they're 1-3. So Bridgeport is out of the Calder Cup playoffs, but they made it, which is nice. It cut Alan Quine and Sundstrom some extra games. Did I go to the right spot? I did not. That would be manage rosters to check out the injury report. Is Holtby down? And how long is he out for if that's the case? Holtby's not hurt. Unless maybe it was just a one-game thing. Maybe it was just a one-game thing where he got hurt really early on, but he's not injured for a long amount of time. But regardless, we managed to win game one, and hopefully he's not in. Hopefully he's not in goal here. I mean, that would be amazing for us to not have to play Braden Holtby. First period of game two, Holtby's in. It didn't matter. Shane Prince with another goal here in this postseason from the point. We outshoot them 13-8, and the Islanders have a 1-0 lead. Second period, nothing for the Capitals. The score holds, and that sets up this big third period. Let's go, boys. A little bit more insurance for Lou, and we should be okay. We should be okay, but you know someone like Ovechkin, you can only hold him off the board for so long. We have a power play. Can we please get a power play goal? We can't. 5 minutes to go. The score is still 1-0. Can we hold on, please? And we do. Oh, my God. Roberto Luongo, back-to-back shutouts of the Washington Capitals here to start this series. They had Braden Holtby back. He certainly did his job, only holding us to 1 goal. But the Capitals, Grubauer was... Wait a minute. Grubauer made 18 saves? We know Holtby started the game. Did he... What is going on? Like, I can only think, and I don't know if the game would work this way, but that Holtby would have started and then been injured again. Let's see. Holtby only played 23 minutes. Holtby only played 23 minutes. So, early on into that second period, he must have been injured again. Like, I wish I had checked. I don't know why I didn't think to check the minutes played after game one. But that's the only thing I can think of is that he, probably, injured himself in game one, wasn't out long term, comes back for game two, and gets re-injured. That happened with Brendan Gormley a few times. That happened in the Vancouver series, and I can't remember his name. God damn it. But, I mean, if you guys watch, you'll know. He was injured 5 times in 2 weeks because every time he'd be ready to come back, of course, you can't risk sitting him out because the morale drops. But he would get injured again just immediately. I can't remember who it was. But let's see here. Is Braden Holtby now on the injured list? He is not, but Lars Eller is. So that is a nice change of pace. But I don't know what's going on with Braden Holtby. But the series has shifted. Jesus. The series has shifted to Brooklyn for Game 3. And we have a 2-0 series lead. I want to see who is in the lineup replacing Lars Eller. But man, just what a turn of events this has been. Brad Malone is in. Winnick is up to the third pairing. Taking a look at the goalies. Holtby is starting. He's not injured. Question is, will he play the full game? He has yet to play a full game in this series. Hopefully he doesn't, because things are looking pretty good. I mean, in fairness, Grubauer did a damn good job. He held us off the scoreboard once he came into the game, but the Islanders right now are rolling. Let's hope we can keep this up. Will Washington's curse continue here? I mean, it very well could happen. They might not make it out of the second round. I don't want to get ahead of myself. We still have a lot of hockey to play. Let's do this, though. First period of Game 3 in Brooklyn, and the Capitals wake up. Andre Burakovsky, 2 goals, and man, Andrew Ladd gets a goal back, which is good. It's nice to see him on the scoreboard, but 2 goals for Andre Burakovsky, and we give up 15 shots in that first period. Second period, though, we could turn it all around, but we don't. And that sets up this third period down by a goal with the chance in this game to be up 3-0 in the series. Power play, of course we don't score. I don't even know why I get excited when we have a fucking power play because we just don't score. It said we had power play goals in the first series. I don't remember it. 5 minutes to go. Can anybody get on the board? Can we force overtime? No, we can't. The Washington Capitals are not down yet. Well, they are down 2-1 in the series, but they win Game 3 by the score of 2-1. Braden Holtby plays the whole game. He returns to form and absolutely won that game for the Caps. So that's pretty disappointing, but we still have, of course, that 2-1 series lead. Let's move to Game 4. And again, I don't know what to expect from this team. Obviously, through the polls, we deemed the Islanders as a team who just needed a few pieces. But still, I didn't expect us to beat Pittsburgh. I don't think this is going to go our way against Washington. But we could be up 3-1 at the end of this game. Let's hope that's the case. First period of Game 4. It might not be the case. Brad Malone gets the goal. John Carlson gets a goal. We are killed in shots, 13-5. And the Capitals are pretty disappointed to break, or pretty determined to break that curse. Second period, Alex Ovechkin finally gets on the board. We're down 3-0 heading into the third period. And suddenly, Ovechkin scores again on the power play. Yeah, we're fucked. We're fucked. Brock Nelson gets a goal back. We had the Caps on the ropes, shutting them out in the first 2 games of this series, but we gave them an inch. They are taking a mile, and they are going to tie up this series and make it a best of 3 at that point. They, of course, have home ice advantage. They take Game 4 by the score of 4-1, and boy, oh boy, we are on the ropes right now. This series is tied, and man, now we got to win 2 out of 3. Now we got to win 2 out of 3. The series shifts back to Washington for this crucial Game 5. The lineup will stay the same. If we lose this one, I'm certainly going to have to make changes. Maybe I should have made changes for this one. I don't know, but it's too late now. Game 5, first period, and we have a lead, thank God. Daniel Winnick scored the opening goal. Parenteau finally gets on the board, as does Ryan Strome. That's a good first period, but we're going to need more than that. You know it. I don't think we can hold their offense to just 1 goal again, especially after they scored 2.5 minutes into this game. And God, being sick while trying to record these is miserable, but not as miserable as Washington's going to feel when we take the lead or extend the lead here in the second period. Just you watch or not. Okay. I tried. We had to hope. It didn't work, but we still have the third period. Let's do this. Come on, boys. Big third period here. We can forget. Oh, fuck. No, we can't forget. Alex Ovechkin won't let us forget. I was going to say we can forget about the last 2 games if we go up 3-2 in this series, but it's not looking too good. Next goal will certainly do it. Another power play that we can't convert on. Power play for Washington. They can't get it done. And in this oh-so-important Game 5, we're going to overtime. Let's do this. We won't waste any time. Oh, fuck. Who's going to be up 3-2 in this series? And it's Alex Ovechkin with the goal. The Capitals have gone from 2-0 down in this series, getting shut out in the first 2 games. Grubauer with the 30-save shutout. I don't know what the fuck's going on between him and Holtby. But, man, we are suddenly on the brink. Losing 3 straight games, we now need to win 2 straight against the Caps. And man, this is what I expected, but this will still be a pretty damn big disappointment considering we had the lead in this series. As far as the power play goes, like I gotta look at the power play, the special teams. Like you would think these power play lines would be all right. Parenteau, Grabovski, Lee. Like you would think that these would be okay. Who could we put in instead of Anders Lee? I could put Prince, maybe Josh Bailey. Let's put Josh Bailey in instead of Anders Lee, because Anders Lee isn't really doing anything for us here in the postseason. So we'll get Josh Bailey. That's at least a slight change. I'm going to put Parenteau up on the top, and we will we'll see if that does anything. As far as the normal lines go, let's see. Not too bad there. Anders Lee has been... that second line sucks. Just bottom line. That second line sucks, and the fourth line isn't doing anything. So let's move the former third line up to the second line, and then we're going to have to make some changes here. Oh, let's... Oh, what to do? Reunite Kuhlman and Grabovski? I think so. Let's reunite Kuhlman, Grabovski. They'll be with Parenteau. Lee will be now on the fourth line with Cizikas and Chimera. Defensively, Letty and Boychuk are all right. Streit and Hamonic are really struggling. So let's put, let's see. I'm going to put Hamonic with Gormley, and we'll put Dahan with Strite. And just have to hope. What's Luongo? Luongo still has a .930 save percentage. It's just the team in front of him isn't getting it done. All right, Game 6, though. I've made the changes, really the only changes we can make. It just comes down to who's the better team right now. It's looking like it's Washington, but we're not dead yet. First period here in Brooklyn, and it's scoreless. Okay, I'll take that. It's not terrible. Second period, that's not ideal. Alex Ovechkin with another goal. I talked, at the start of the episode saying, hey, Tavares woke up, midway through last series. I'd love for Tavares to wake up now because Ovechkin is certainly fucking awake. And the Washington Capitals are 20 minutes away from winning 4 straight games and finally sealing a spot in the Eastern Conference Finals. So let's do this. Third period, we have 12 shots so far in this game. Not a very good sign. Travis Hamonic, though, gets what I think is his first point, definitely his first goal. And we have a little bit of life, a power play for Washington. We finally kill that off. Our penalty kill hasn't been that good either. 3.5 to go. Ryan Strome with a goal, please. Oh, please hold on. Nick Leddy with an empty netter. 3 goals in the third period from the point. Hamonic, Strome, and then Leddy with the empty netter. And the New York Islanders have fought back to force Game 7. Luongo getting it done. Strome with a big goal. Man, that was stressful. Hamonic with the game-tying goal. Strome with the game winner. And that sets up Game 7 in Washington. Oh, God. I'm just coming into it. After the season we had, if you said, hey, you're going to beat Pittsburgh but lose to Washington in the second round, I'd be like, all right, that's fine. Not too bad. We don't have the greatest team. But my God, we shouldn't have let this series get away from us the way it has. But we still have a chance. We still have life. It comes down to Game 7 in Washington. Either a great comeback on our part to trump their great comeback, or the Washington Capitals will finally break the curse and move on to the Western Conference Finals. Let's do this. First period of Game 7, and we're up 2-0. P.A. Parento and Josh Bailey. Oh my God, we were outshot 13-7, but we are up 2-0 in this game. How many times did that happen in the Pittsburgh series where we killed them in shots and it didn't matter? Oh boy. All right. Second period, and the score holds. We're being outshot 25-15, but it all comes down to this third period. If we blow it, we just truly blew it. But my God, come on, boys. Luongo, I believe in you. I do. Don't be pumping anyone else's tires. You can do this. I believe Brad Malone gets a goal. Shit. Halfway through the third period, still up 2-1. Oh my God. 4 minutes to go. Come on, boys. 2 minutes away. 2 minutes away, and Ovechkin, you fucking prick. Oh my God, no. I know we ended up, this happened before and we won in overtime, but God damn it. Fucking Ovechkin. Stepping away from the game for a second, I just couldn't help but imagine in real life, if this scenario happened, just how crazy Verizon Center would be going. That would be pretty cool. But, fuck, it's not pretty cool for us right now. We're going to overtime. Ovechkin with one of the biggest goals of his career. All right, let's do this. Overtime. Who is going to the Eastern Conference Finals? Tavares, Ladd, Parento, Grabowski, power play for Washington. We kill it off. Oh, fucking hell. Come on, 5 minutes to go in overtime. Power play, please let us score on the power play. We can't. And Kuhlman wins it. Nikolai Kuhlman, of all fucking people. Oh, my God. Kuhlman in overtime. And the New York Islanders. Oh, poor Ovi. He still can't get out of the second round. The New York Islanders in 7 games on the back of a 44-save performance from Roberto Luongo. Oh my God, Kuhlman, Grabowski, Parento on that third line. And the New York Islanders are going to the goddamn Eastern Conference Final. I guarantee we're going to have to play Tampa. And I know I said it with Pittsburgh. I know I said it with Washington. There's no way we're beating Tampa. There's no way. But, my God, what a win. Blowing a 2-0 series lead, but to win in overtime in Game 7, to knock out the Caps, who swept the Flyers. Just, man. Oh, poor Washington, poor Ovi. But, man, we are moving on. I just want to take in the moment, because the second I hit this button, it's going to show Tampa, and I know we're going to be fucked. And it is Tampa. Fuck me. Knew it. Oh, God. The New York Islanders have made it to the Eastern Conference Final in their first season. Well, that was kind of a weird cut there. Sorry for that. Some technical issues. Regardless, I believe I was saying that the Lightning won 56 games and that we're going to get shit on. I think that was my general point at the time. But needless to say, this season has been a success. So regardless of what happens in the next round, I am now officially content. Guys, that'll do it, though, for this episode. I hope you all enjoyed. If you did, make sure to drop a like to help out the channel. Hell, hit the dislike, of course, if you didn't enjoy, but you watched this far because you're just that kind of person. Subscribe, though, if you haven't already, to continue following this series. And I will see you guys in round 3, where we will get absolutely shit on by the Tampa Bay Lightning.